It's 6 o'clock on Friday, the 3rd of November. Good morning. This is Today with Nick Robinson and Michelle Hussein.
The headlines this morning.
The sensation lingers as I caress the surgical steel band that wraps around the phone, and I feel the cool glass back against my palm.
If you're wondering, that was a review of a new phone. But we'll be asking, when on earth did we get so flowery about technology? The BBC News is read this morning by Chris Aldridge.
A raven calls with a strong and challenging bark from above the wood, and another answers. My gaze follows their flight into the Welsh marches, a landscape with a violent history, epitomised by the poet ʻaɪɪfəʊn. There the ravens feasted far about the open house of war. The call of birds whose ancestors once stole the eyes of our ancestors who fell in battle, rings through the winter sky. With wings that row the air like longboat oars, black plumage with an iridescence of swirling ultraviolet, and a pickaxe beak behind which lurks an advanced intelligence. The ravens have returned to lands they were driven from 100 years ago. If ravens remember the violence we committed against each other, if they remember the persecution we inflicted against them, then what they say to us carries a prophecy. They will feast in our open houses again. They watch, wait, remember.
Saying about Apple, revenue for the quarter went past $50 billion. It wasn't expected to be quite that high, and profits of more than $10 billion. It's close to being the first ever $1 trillion company by market cap. It's astonishing, isn't it?
The numbers are absolutely huge, and the language has been very, I think, emotive, talking about the numbers being crushed, the expectations being crushed, and the demand for the new iPhone X, the new iPhone 10, which is being launched today as being off the charts. I'm sure I'll be walking past the Apple Store on my way into work this morning.
There were queues outside the one on my way to work this morning, so people are waiting for it.
So what's the camera like then?